like, who's next? Let's run this. Like,
I think that we should do the
next
Seahawks
athlete
with Russell Wilson. I think we should.
Holy shit. A Russell Wilson roast
I didn't even process what I said out loud, and then I was like, oh my God.
with like the LOB and Pete. Welcome back to Shaking Up the Game.
Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow.
Okay, no.
Shaking Up the Game with video.
Okay, no, we don't have a game plan. What's the game plan?
This is the game plan.
Oh, shit. Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
Let's ride.
Okay.
This is the game plan.
This is the game plan.
Keep that in. Fuck. We have another full packed agenda.
We do.
You know, I do find it funny because anytime we're out with people and talking about this podcast.
Yeah, which is every time.
That's all I do.
No, like some bystanders walking down the street. She's like, hey, we have a sports podcast.
She's like, I don't fucking watch sports. I'm like, I know, I don't care.
Well, you should.
No, what I'm saying is, though, when Ari and we go too many places together now. So when we walk in and our friends are like, hey, shaking up the game.
Oh, no, literally.
And I'm like,
people, like now when I Snapchatted a picture when we ran into each other literally on the road yesterday. And I Snapchatted it to everyone, and one of them responds and goes, hey, it's shaking up the game. Like, not Ari and Hayley, it's just shaking up the game.
I kind of like it.
No, I like it too.
Yeah, because
it's
like
easier.
we're always together, and now you have a name for us.
Yeah, I like it. Iconic duo.
Last weekend, when we were at the Rolling Log, was that 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
Someone was like, how do you guys have things to talk about every week?
Which is blasphemy because we will
That's
find...
That's a big word.
I know. I was really excited about it. I'm just kidding. No, we... Like, one thing about us is we'll always find things to talk about, for one.
Even when I don't think I have anything to talk about.
No, literally.
I'm gonna talk.
Even earlier today, we're like, what are we going to talk about today? And then we were like, we have quite a bit. But like that's the beauty of sports. Like it's just like never ending.
Wait, what do you mean? What do we have to talk about? I was like, where were you the last 7 days?
I don't know. And
living under a fucking rock.
Yeah,
obviously.
No, actually.
Okay, so we have
a lot.
I should have been. Put me under a rock.
I would be
and tell me to stay the fuck home.
I would be less broke if I'd stay under a fucking rock. God damn it! Check that credit card bill on a Monday. Woo wee.
We're gonna stay home this weekend.
Yes, we are because we have things to plan for.
Teeny time.
It's teeny time. No, but I'm talking about our launch party.
It's teeny time.
At the launch party.
At the launch party.
Next Saturday, the 18th.
Can we start with that? We're all over the place. He's like, I'm going to need you guys to tone it back in. Our launch party, but I'm... Please. 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 Please.
In my pants.
Her mouth farted drinking a martini. I've never heard it. I didn't know it was possible.
No. Stop. Okay. We need to get it together.
Okay. So, do you want to talk about the launch party first?
Well, yeah, I just did.
Okay. Well, let's hear about it. Everyone's like, we know it's on May 18th, okay? Stop.
Well, that's what I was saying, that we're not going to be doing anything this weekend because we're planning.
Exactly.
We're putting everything together.
We're crafting.
Yeah.
We're such DIY girlies.
We are such DIYers.
Look at this.
No, look at this podunk situation.
Look at this situation. This is DIY.
Honestly, it's creative. It's giving jail inmates. Those are some creative people.
I would never survive in jail. I know that about myself. I know it.
I don't know.
You would be turned out so fast. You...
Okay, excuse?
Like within 12 hours.
You think so?
Oh my God.
I think that I could.
Girl,
I think I could do it.
You know.
Oh, the titties. Oh.
It would just be going.
Okay, never mind about this entire scenario. I don't want to go anyways. I considered, but then I was like, you know what? At fresh meat, I'm not down for that.
No.
I don't want to be that
Oh my God,
girl.
when you walked in, these girls would be licking their chops.
Oh my God, with the orange jumpsuit.
I don't know if everyone wears orange. I think that's like a misconception, but
Oh, well, even if it's navy blue, I don't like navy blue on me.
what
So
colors
it's not
do
gonna
you
work.
like on you?
Not orange and navy blue, so I
Okay.
cannot go to jail.
Okay.
Okay? Make that
let's
known.
eye on the fucking prize right now.
Yeah.
Launch party.
Launch party.
We're not going to jail. We are having a launch party May 18th.
Yes. yes. That's why we're not doing anything this weekend. That's what I was saying, because we're planning everything.
Ari and I chose to now stay inside the one weekend that Seattle is going to be 80 degrees because we were like, yeah, that's the weekend we don't want to do anything.
Oh my God.
It's fine. I'm not ready for that. I'm see-through white
No,
still,
I
so
know.
it's
I put on some self-tanner last night.
I know. So embarrassing.
Lotion.
But my coworker
Lotion.
today was like, oh, like, did you go to Scottsdale already? Because you're looking like tan. I was like, this is fake. I did this last night.
Do people really think that
is
it's
fake.
real? I mean, have you not been in the same Seattle as us with all the clouds
it was
and
raining
rain?
yesterday.
It was pissing down rain yesterday, like damn near hailing. And then you think
And
I just
now-
woke up tan?
And then I have to be ready to wear shorts.
Like-
I'm like,
did I miss the trip that you thought I was on? Because
that I wish I was on.
Yeah,
the trip
what?
you thought I wished I was on.
no, literally, I wish I could say, yeah, I was just in Belize. No,
Ari doesn't even like go like United States. She's like, I wish I was in Belize. Where's Belize?
whoa, on the map. Fuck off.
Okay, so end of story. Launch party May 18th. Please be there.
Yeah.
Please. 2 to 5. I actually don't want to be annoying about that, but like 2 to 5 is kind of like a serious timeline for us.
Yeah, because like we only have the venue.
Yeah, we're
until
renting
5.
a venue space. Like we're actually putting in some effort to this. Like this isn't just like a walk-in thing. So like we lose the venue space after 5. So like all of our friends that are always late, please don't be late that day.
Why are you looking at me? I'm gonna be there on time.
Ari has to be there on time. Poda?
I'm good for 20 minutes. I'll be 20 minutes late.
That's fine. I
You
can
know
do
what?
20
I appreciate
minutes.
the buffer.
No, 20 minutes. I'm just saying don't show up at 6. Please don't show up at 6.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
If I show up, and I know everyone listening to this right now is gonna absolutely just
Roll over.
yeah. If I show up like within 15 minutes, that is early for me. That is on time. I'm stellar.
One thing you need to know about us. Late,
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. Which
Late,
potentially
early.
could be
Annoying, not annoying.
Oh my God, I'm catching strays this episode. This is crazy.
Degenerate. Responsible.
Listen, you don't want to start this.
Because it's the truth. The truth hurts. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's shake up the motherfucking game.
Let's shake it up.
Shake
Okay.
up the game.
Oh, we don't have a tune.
Poda, we need a song. We need a song.
We do.
That was not the
Drop
song,
us a
but
beat.
we need it.
Drop us a beat.
I need one. Okay. Oh!
It's twice.
Who is she texting? That wasn't me.
Oh, yeah.
Who is she texting?
That was my aunt.
No, it was not.
How much you want to bet?
Ari's
$10.
texting.
$10.
No, I'm gonna put
That's what I
Ari
thought.
on blast because this girl put me on blast all episode. Anyways,
Okay.
we gonna need to get into it because
Yeah.
people are like, move on. We have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna be really NBA heavy because we're deep,
We're knee deep in the playoffs.
knee deep in the playoffs.
And they've been litty.
Liddy, still Liddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into a little WNBA as WNBA just started preseason.
Mm-hmm.
The WNBA season kicks off May 14th. So we're almost there. But, you know, after the whole March Madness,
I mean, their
basketball,
preseason games have been
crazy.
I thought it was a regular season
We're
game
gonna
the
talk
other
about
day.
it. We'll get into it. And then, obviously, gonna roll into our 2024 World Series champions.
The Seattle Mariners.
Who else? They're like,
Bow, bow, bow.
that was a good neck crack. I didn't go to the chiropractor this week.
Okay.
And then,
The races. Which
come on, guys, because you know this is a Derby podcast, and we're gonna give you an update.
Go to the damn
I did.
races.
I went to the Kentucky Derby. So
No,
then
we were on the couch. We didn't even barely watch the Kentucky Derby.
no, we watched it. Then wrap it up with shit going on in the world right now, mainstream Tom Brady roast,
The Tom Brady roast.
and like Drake versus Kendrick.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
I say we start with NBA playoffs.
Okay.
Only because I feel like that's what I just watched. So it's fresh in my mind.
Quite literally, TNT is playing on our TV right now. On mute.
Just watch the Knicks go up 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see it potentially being a sweep. Or a gentleman's sweep.
Okay, yeah, so let's talk about that. First of all...
The gentleman's sweep?
No. I want to talk about game 1, because game 1, Knicks and Pacers, was controversial because a bad call was called against the Pacers. Why am I, like, slurring that word?
Unsure.
Dirty martini. A bad call was called at the end of the game 1, which went in the Knicks' favor.
Yes, in favor of the Knicks.
Horrible call.
And horrible call.
Like, what is what is your take on, like, so the big thing in the playoffs right now is horrible officiating.
Yes.
And a lot of sports talk, sports shows, whatever, in the mornings are like, swallow the whistle. Swallow the whistle or don't swallow the whistle.
I don't know. Like, my whole thing is let the players determine the game. Okay. Not the
rogue.
Yeah. Not the refs.
Okay.
Like, that's why I understand that there's going to be wrong calls, but when it's literally like the last couple of seconds of the game and it's a horrible call and the game is literally being called and determined by a ref, like,
right,
that is so beyond frustrating.
Right.
However, I think it also is just kind of part of the game.
So, hot take, that the call that was called was like an illegal screen, right? Very similar situation.
They had done
the UConn.
Yes.
To the UConn women and
with
Iowa.
Paige Buckers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the take is, if you were okay with that call, which led Iowa women's basketball to win that game, then you should be okay with this call.
Which,
two different things. But, like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I don't need the refs to, like, literally tell me who won at the end of the game. With,
it should be up to the players.
There was, like, 100 screens that game, and, like, we're going to call a penalty.
That was the thing about it, is because they... penalty. Flag on the play!
Challenge!
Fuck. No, that was the thing that, like, there had been...
screens, literally 100 screens times. And we called one at the end of the game.
Exactly. That essentially...
Not cool.
Determine the game.
Cool.
But
okay, so
are you Knicks or Pacers? Who are you going for?
Do you listen to me speak?
No, I put you on mute, actually.
The fucking audacity is so crazy. We literally talked about this last episode. And
then I just lip watermelon. So you think I'm talking.
What does that mean?
Did no one teach you? Like, when you're, like, supposed to be singing along and then you say watermelon and it's supposed to look...
Nope, never heard of it.
Okay, never mind. Anyways.
Knicks, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even know where Indiana is.
No, yeah. Irrelevant.
Yeah, no.
I don't like their colors. And what's a Pacer, anyways?
The test I had to fucking do in college.
I have trauma. I have PTSD. I don't like the word Pacers.
Do you want to know something fucked up? You think that was traumatizing in high school? Guess who had to still do that in college?
And for what reason?
Just so my coach could tell us if we were fucking in shape or not. And
I think that is so unnecessary.
Let me do a little side tangent, because it's really fucked up, because softball is a spring sport, right? So we practice all fall, and then we get the whole winter break off, which is like a big deal. So we get the whole month off, right?
Versus like a basketball team, and they have
to. So now let me tell you. You do the Pacer test the day before you leave for winter break. It's fucked up. And you get your levels scored. And then when you come back, the day you come back, you have to test and be at the same level.
That is honestly rude.
No, it's so rude.
That's mean.
No, it's so mean. Rude, but I was like the skinniest I'll ever be in my whole life.
I think the skinniest that I was in high school.
Yeah, and I thought I was fat.
Because while you were on the softball team, I went to Wazoo and I joined the drinking team. And I don't know if anyone's aware, but drinking equals mass amounts of calories.
Does it?
I know.
They need to rework that.
No, it's like a newfound study. Yeah.
We're curing like diseases. I think we could cure how to make alcohol not fattening.
I would assume so.
Is that logical?
I feel like there's a lot of things that we could cure. And I don't know, one of you weird kids in like a garage somewhere.
Well, I guess
super smart. I know can make me skinny with a snap of a finger.
Is that Ozempic?
Oh, the Zempi? Speaking of Ozempi.
Okay, no. Okay. Stay on task.
Sorry.
She's like, should I order it?
I've looked at the price a few times.
Have you?
Yeah, but then I saw Kim K at the Met Gala, and I said, that's Ozempi, and she's missing rib cages, and I don't want to look like that.
Okay. Anyways, going back to the NBA, you think the Knicks are going to sweep the Pacers?
I think
Clean sweep.
Maybe a gentleman's sweep.
Okay, so what's a gentleman's sweep?
The other team wins one game.
So it would be 5-1?
Yeah, I think.
Knicks and 5? Instead of
similar to Suns and 4. same but different.
No, what's crazy is when I'm saying a team in 4, I can't it can't roll off any other team. I'm like Suns and 4.
And like that's iconic, and I know that it was Suns out in 4, but still Suns in 4.
But it's still in the sentence.
It's still iconic. And anytime anyone says blah 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 in 4, I'm like Suns in 4.
Suns in 4. Okay, like USA in 4. USA.
Exactly.
Okay, biggest take from the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson
going absolutely berserk. I want to play that song Berserk when I talk about him.
Poda input
berserk. This seems like it should be with him, right? Because he's going fucking berserk.
No, yeah.
I don't even use that word, but I know.
I haven't heard that word in like 12 years.
We should bring that word back.
We should.
Yeah, bringing it back right now.
PSA. Berserk is back. We berserkin'.
I hate her.
No, biggest takeaway is Brunson is an actual dog. 40 plus points in 4 straight games. I'm pretty sure that the last player to do that is Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Oh, something light.
Yeah, something light. That's just, I don't know. He is consistent. I think that's something that I've noticed while watching these games is like, obviously the Suns are our team, and that was a tough season to watch. The inconsistency was a problem. Watching
every sports team we root for is inconsistent.
Yes.
That's why my anxiety is what it is.
Oh, yeah. We have gray hair and anxiety. I'm going to die at 75 easily. But they, like, literally all these, like, players right now, like Jalen Brunson and Ant and all these dudes are so consistent.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, that's so fun to watch. That must be really nice to have on your team.
That's so cute.
Like, I love that for you. But it makes it more fun to watch, obviously. But it just goes to show, like, I don't know, the playoffs is wild. I think that, I mean, I don't know if I watched a Knicks game all season. Maybe, I mean, obviously, like, on my TV a couple times here and there.
Yeah, crazy.
But, like, and it's also cool that they're all from Villanova. Like, the top 3.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
No, I like it. I'm going for the Knicks.
No, yeah. Definitely Knicks.
I'm definitely not going for the Timberwolves. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, my problem is I'll go for the Timberwolves except
Carl Anthony fucking
Towns.
Ick-ass Towns.
Yeah. I'm so beyond over it.
Just can't.
And you know what's funny?
I can't.
No, because we talked about this last episode about how much of an ick he is and how annoying.
Now other people are saying it?
Yes. I showed you the TikTok. Literally a TikTok and it was 5 most, like, cringiest
things that
Chuck the audacity.
That's so crazy.
The top like 5
cringiest things that Carl Anthony Towns has ever said.
Yes.
We're gonna post it.
Yes, because we post on our story.
You're
but I was
die.
Literally
no. I think it deserves a feed post.
Absolutely mind blown. I was like, no.
He's like, oh my god.
There's no way this guy has not been got by now.
He's like, oh my god.
No way. Like, god. There's no way.
Okay, so moving to Timberwolves against, it's a big series. Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets,
the defending champs. Yeah.
Anyways, Wolves are up 2-0. There is a part of me which, okay, 2 things. I want to set the fucking record straight.
Okay, set it straight.
I like Ant. I don't not like Ant, you guys. We're being very clear here.
No, yeah.
We don't dislike the Timberwolves. We dislike Carl Anthony Towns, okay?
Yes.
Like, What's confusing about what we've said?
We love. I have no problem
even talked
with
about
that
last
team.
episode. When people have been talking to me this last week, you didn't listen to episode 6 because we said
exactly
of top player in the league or face of the league. We were like Ant, and I'm cool with that. He's fun.
This is my thing is like genuinely, I like watching the Timberwolves right now.
Right.
I think they're fun to watch. They're a young team. Ant is a monster. Screw Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. Naturally.
Rudy Gobert, he's just kind of like, eh.
He's there.
Yeah, he's just there. But, like, genuinely, the team is very, very fun to watch.
Yeah.
Am I bitter that they swept us?
Yeah, but...
Yes, but I'm okay that it was by Ant.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean?
But, no, I know what you mean. What I'm saying
like,
is...
if it was by the Nuggets, I would be fuming.
Now, Stephen A. has, like, his take is that they're winning it all. Which, from an athlete, too, I'm like, cool. I want you to win it all because then I look less like shit that you just swept me.
That's why I kind of want them to sweep the Nuggets. No, I kind of want them to win because I'm like, see?
No, I want them to got swept by them, too.
Exactly. I want them to sweep the Nuggets.
The Suns weren't that bad.
The defending champs.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So then we don't look as bad.
Wolves in 4.
Wolves in 4.
Wolves 4. Ant and 4, baby.
No,
Ant and 4.
I'm hyped for that.
So... Before we move on from that series, I think we have to talk about, obviously the Nuggets aren't really, the Nuggets don't know how to lose.
No.
Right? Defending champs, not really knowing how to lose. Jamal Murray. Grow up. We're all lose losers.
Every day. Come on.
Put on a Mariners uniform and get on with it.
Life's about losing. Can you tell I'm a kook?
No. Can you tell you're from Washington?
When you lose, we still booze.
God, I hate it. I hate it. Go Dogs. So anyways, Jamal Murray too has been, I think, just struggling throughout the playoffs, right? He did the little step back game winner on the Lakers, but like overall he's been
game winners in the playoffs so far,
throughout
but like
the games, right?
Yes.
He's crying
he's
over
like
the
fourth
refs.
Quarter just pop in and win the game.
Every NBA player is actually deciding to cry over officiating right now.
I know, everyone's popping off.
So anyways, Jamal Murray was on the sidelines during the end of the game, got so frustrated, he started throwing things onto the court. Just
naturally.
Throwing them.
Naturally.
On the court.
Like, boo, tomatoes.
Like, while we're playing.
But, like, a towel and then a heating pad.
A heat pack.
Literally directed at one of the officials, which, okay, we get that officiating sucks, but, like, throwing objects onto the court that also, like, a towel or a heating pad is so easily, like, to be slipped on.
Yeah, so
imagine throwing that on the field and, like, trying to be tough, being like, yeah, fuck you, refs. And then your own teammate, like, slips on it and, like, and, like, Jokic, like, breaks his ankle.
No,
like,
so
could you imagine?
But that's actually the discussion. So, actually a big deal because he threw it onto the court during the game.
Yeah.
Could have definitely caused injuries.
Yes.
So, the NBA gives him a fine, $100 million. Okay? How is he not suspended?
Exactly. If it was Draymond Green, that guy would be in Alcatraz right now. like, being so for real right now.
Adam Silver's driving the bus.
I got a place for you, buddy.
He's like, Draymond, get in row 3.
No,
he's like, we're going back.
3. Buckle up, boys. No, I really they missed it with that because, like, literally.
No, what's the other guy's name? Dylan Brooks. He's like, Dylan, move over.
No, they got Draymond, Dylan Brooks, Pat Bev. They got now Jamal Murray. But
they're like, hey, Jamal, you can join our
to the club. Hey. No, the reason, which, okay, 2 things. $100 million.
Change.
Yeah, that's chump
change.
Good God, I am broke.
You can.
Second of all, like.
No, there's one. Why, other than it being the playoffs? Okay, so this is the take, right? So Jamal Murray fined $100 million instead of being suspended. And any other situation, if it's a regular season game,
it would have been a
game.
game.
He's suspended
easily,
100%.
Easily.
But especially with how the series is looking, it was they want it to be a game, right? Like,
oh, for sure.
That's gonna be Friday night game, so Jamal would have been suspended. They don't want that. Nope. They want the best players to play. They as in the NBA.
And so their reasoning, what I was gonna say, the second thing was their reasoning was because he doesn't like essentially have a track record. Like he doesn't have.
Oh, because he's got like a good record.
Yeah, like he's just been
no detention.
Angel.
Okay.
His whole career. I mean, which is true. Like he has been pretty. Just chill, like has never lashed out on or done anything, you know, or even I don't even think I've ever seen him like bitch about a call or anything.
Well, now he is.
Well,
now he can't stop.
Now you're throwing objects. That's crazy. But so that's the reason why he got the fine instead of being suspended was because he has never showed this kind of.
Well, he should 100% be suspended. But I'm like,
what?
Yeah, no, there's no ifs.
Okay, so if I get pulled over. And then they're like, well, you have nothing on your record. You're good to go. Yeah, right. No, they're still giving me a ticket.
No, seriously. I literally took an illegal U-turn and I had no record. And he was like, joke's on you.
You still effed up. Yeah, so here's a ticket.
That's cool.
Here's $100 million fine. Can you pay that?
Got it.
Sure, no problem.
Chunk
I still got to play Friday night, though.
I hate you. Anyways, big controversy. Jamal Murray will be playing on Friday night. So... Wolves in 4.
$100 million less.
Couple other boring series, but Mavs and Thunder, OKC's up 1-0. Cavs and Boston, Boston's up 1-0.
Okay, why are they boring? Because we can't root for the Thunder, right?
Yeah, no.
It's okay. I'm just double checking.
I got other things to talk about. Like,
yeah,
I'm bored. We talked about the most exciting series. Anyways,
yeah.
Is it $100,000 fine or $100 million? That's a lot of money.
I think it's 100,000. Yeah. Did I say million?
Like a lot.
Well, you know what? Anything over $100 is a lot to me. So
okay, so Jamal
same.
Murray was fined $100,000. $100,000.
Did I really say million? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's funny because when I say a lot of money, I always say 100 million.
Okay,
so we're gonna roll with that.
So announced today.
Anywho,
NBA awards came out. The Joker was named MVP for the third year in a row.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah. Whoops. He wasn't even excited for it.
See, this is what gets me. We had the same conversation last week when we were talking about Face of the NBA. Obviously, we said Ant over Joker because I'm bored. And then he wins MVP today. And Shaq's on there congratulating him, saying, great, like, congrats, blah, blah. He's like,
nothing against your game, but I do think that SGA should have won. Yeah.
Like, and now when I'm hearing the MVP say that, like, he thought someone else should have won, I'm having a hard time being like, woo!
Well, he wasn't even excited. He said excited. It's kind of giving, like,
when I'm saying
when
I'm saying he's boring, I just mean he doesn't give me anything.
I said this last episode. I don't know what it is, but like for some reason I've seen a couple like Denver social media things like Reels or TikTok, and I've like seen sides of Jokic and I'm like, oh, he's like kind of funny. But I'm still just like confused by his game. He looks so unathletic, and I just cannot wrap my head around it.
And you're going to tell me he's a 3-time MVP?
Yes,
and it makes me confused by the whole NBA.
And I get it. Like, he literally, but the way that he plays basketball, I mean, obviously he's great, but he just jogs up and down the court. Like, it's just it's just not. I don't even give a shit about here. Let me just get this little orange ball in that net up down on the other side of the court. And he just kind of like, I don't know, just like
now he's not Serbian, he's from the countryside.
He just like flops himself up and gets the ball in the net, and then it's
no, but that's what I mean when I'm saying that it's just not. It's not giving.
He looks so unathletic.
It's not giving entertainment.
But my thing is like, okay, he's already gotten it 2 times. Like, why not give it to SGA?
Yeah, I know. Well, the NBA is rigged, so moving on.
Exactly.
We all know this.
Everything's rigged.
Rudy Gobert won Defensive Player of the Year. Blah, 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 blah. Boring.
Same shit, different day. Yeah. Literally same story. You've already won it.
Before we move on from the NBA, let's get into a couple little drama takes from the week, because these NBA men just love to stir it up.
I know, like
stir in the pot.
No, I I love it.
We got to start with Austin Rivers because I know y'all have heard this. So Austin Rivers goes on Pat McAfee earlier this week.
Yesterday.
Oh,
no,
2
days ago.
A couple days ago.
What's today?
Anyways, big controversy because he's talking about the NBA versus like other sports leagues in general. He's talking about soccer, football, like whatever.
Yep.
So he said, Austin Rivers, quote, "I can take 30 players right now from the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You can't take 30 NFL players and put them in the NBA."
So it was funny because I was literally watching this live at home, minding my P's and Q's. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really enjoy watching Pat McAfee. You know what pisses me off is when it comes on at 9 a.m., it is screaming loud.
Well, because it's like 12 for them.
Yes. Yeah. But like their audio is louder. So like I'll be listening to Sports Center or First Take or whatever it is. And it's chill. And all of a sudden,
that is not
Pat
chill.
McAfee
is
in my living room, like in his cutoff, stupid ass black tank top, yelling at everyone, saying football, sports, doing all their boy crap. And I'm just like irritated from the jump. And then I'm like, but then I just like let it sit. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I mean, what else am I going to watch? So I leave it on. Turn down the volume, of course. Turn it down. And then Austin Rivers comes on. And I'm already irritated because his camera can't focus. And he's talking about tattoos. I'm like, what are you on here for? What's the purpose?
No,
what's
like,
the point?
Literally go find a job.
And yeah, he's just one of those people that just has always annoyed me. So I was just already irritated. And then he starts spewing some shit like that. And I'm like, you've got to be so for real right now. So the
reality is here, do you think that 30 NBA players could go play in the NFL right now?
No shot.
No shot. Like, this is my thing.
No shot.
This is my thing, right? So
Are they forgetting that NFL players wear pads, by the way?
Well, so at the most basic level, right? So I was having this conversation with someone today, right? You could take an NBA player and put him in the NFL and they could like catch a pass. Like, hee ha ha trick play.
Sometimes they do it during an NBA game, low key.
And then you could take an NFL,
like a half court lob,
like something stupid, right? Or you could take an NFL player and they could go in the NBA and they could like score a layup. Like,
I could score a layup.
Like, yeah, like he got one layup.
Maybe.
But like, we're playing full games, like in every situation. No, you're taking like Austin Rivers is speaking from the most like
naive,
like the most
delusional.
Yes, one instance, like, oh, I could go in there and I could catch one football pass. It's like I want to see you get absolutely laid out by a 300-pound motherfucker.
He's upset.
Tell me,
he's upset because half the NFL can show up at LA Fitness or whatever little gym they got and lay 50 on a motherfucker so easily. And it's just like, that's just like a Wednesday night activity when that's like their jobs. But you can't just go, oh, let me just nonchalantly go play a football game on a Wednesday night at 7 p.m.
Exactly.
And not get my shit rocked.
Absolutely rocked.
It's completely different. I also think like the IQ is different. Like they're so different. Why did he even put these two sports against each other?
Like, I don't even want to give him that much grace because like, even like I'm siding with JJ Watt. JJ Watt responded and said, okay, you don't have a job, go try.
Today.
Go try. I want to see Austin Rivers in the NFL. Go do a tryout.
So it was funny because I watched him on Pat McAfee again today. Once again, Pat McAfee yelling at me on my TV. Raise your hand if you've been
personally victimized
by Pat McAfee yelling on your TV. Okay, yeah, everyone's raising their hands. That's what I thought.
Okay. Thank you, Pat.
Shout out, Pat. Shut the hell up. Turn your volume down. Get an audio producer like Poda. Shout out. What was I saying?
Okay, he needs to stop talking. Okay, before we really need to wrap this up because everyone's like, you're still talking about the NBA and like
JJ Watt.
No, Ari, we gotta keep it pushing.
He basically was like, he fucked up and he tweeted before even knowing the whole story or watching the whole video. So he tweeted at Austin Rivers. Yeah, that was before watching the whole video, and he like takes it all back.
Why?
Because he was like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't watch the whole video. There's more to it."
See ya.
Yeah. Go to work. Stand on business. It's 2024.
Go to work. I know who's standing on business. I'm not going to get that much into it, but Pat Bev, I don't respect all the things you do, Pat Beverly. But Pat Beverly wouldn't give... He's a hot mess, but he just wouldn't give a reporter after the game the time of the day because she was trying to interview him. And his first question to her was, "Are you subscribed to my podcast?" And she was like, "No." And he was like,
"I don't want to hear it.
Then I'm not talking to you."
So he literally
and that's how I feel about my life.
100%. Didn't somebody send that to us?
Yeah, someone sent that to us and was like, "This makes me think of you." And I was like, because that's what I mean. Like, if you're trying to talk to me and you don't follow shaking up the game, I'm not talking to you.
No, my favorite, respectfully, is when people say, "Can I be on the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, have you listened to every single episode?" And they're like,
"No." Then I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm sorry, respectfully.
No, I actually just think that's rude. This is you on the pod. Yeah. Moving on. Anyways, just like Pat Bev said, if you ain't subscribed, we're not talking to you.
That was hilarious.
Okay,
that boy's crazy though. He's also getting investigated by the cops right now because he threw a basketball at a fan.
No, he's crazy though.
Another case of
abuse.
Another $100 million fine.
I just see the 100, and when I'm talking about the NBA, 100 million. Okay, we're good. Moving to the WNBA, just a quick little thing, because brand new, breaking news today, that the WNBA will now be chartering flights.
Well, this is brand new.
No, this is breaking news today. It's brand new.
I know, but also brand new.
So the WNBA has notoriously, the teams have all flown commercial, which is a big... Why are you laughing?
It's just like...
Why are you flying commercial?
No, like they have to get there. They have to arrange their own ride.
Yeah.
The game.
Hey, you're a professional athlete and you're getting paid X amount of money, but do you have an Uber?
Did you call an Uber?
Did you call an Uber?
Don't
be
call
late.
a fucking Uber.
Don't be late.
Yeah. So
tip
but
off that
actually
5.
though, that's what's crazy. So WNBA has notoriously flown commercial flights. So like, if they're going to Arizona and we're going to Arizona, like we could be on the same flight.
That's
like,
wild.
Hey. So that's always been like a big player concern, right? I think...
Why have I never seen, like...
Well, I have.
Who you seen?
I've seen the Storm. When I was in college, because we flew every week, so we ran into...
That checks out.
So, we were talking about this a little bit...
I don't recognize any of them.
Yeah. Goddamn. And they're attire.
They're in the center seat.
Well, so, the whole thing has became a lot more attention, and we talked about this a bit, but... It gained a lot more attention, the fact that they fly commercial last year when Brittany Griner got out of Russian jail. Right. Anyways, because she came back and then it's like, okay, she's on my Delta flight.
The jail comment real quick. I see her being in jail and like some crazy Russian jail. I can't be in jail. I can't compete with that.
We already know you can't be in jail.
I came back to realization.
So anyways, that gained a lot of attention. And then I think that honestly, like the coolest thing, but also like we've been talking about this since we started this podcast of just what the NIL and what these big names in women's college basketball has changed. So the big thing right now is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and all these big name college women's basketball players have joined the WNBA, right? Mm-hmm. And now preseason has started and there's a lot of press conferences and conversations. Obviously, these girls are such big stars now,
right? That
there's huge concerns around everything, right?
Yeah.
So, long story short, like 1 day ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah, not long
ago, Caitlin Clark is asked in her press conference about season starting and flying commercial and her concerns essentially around that, right? Because she is who she is.
It's even a question that the interviewers are asking.
Well, because it's Caitlin Clark and because of her popularity, like sadly, people may not care about some other random people on these other teams, but now that Caitlin Clark is going to sit next to you on a flight and be in the airport and be in whatever. So she was saying in her press conference, she was kind of like, you know, our team does great. They're going to have extra security, yada, yada, yada. But basically she took that moment to like, be like, this is not cool. Like, but respectfully,
we need security.
Like we have to, we have to have extra security, yada, yada, yada. So then a day later, the WNBA forks out $50 million and is going to charter flights for the whole season.
Wait.
So you had the money.
had the money.
You had the money
the whole time.
Yeah, you were sitting on it.
That's crazy. You've had the money the whole time.
Caitlin Clark's like, hey guys, actually, like, I'll just buy a PJ for all of our games because that's how much money I have.
No shit.
See, that's what's crazy to me.
That just blows my mind though, is the fact that it takes someone like that, you know, to literally like speak up and be like,
but is the is the NIL funding WNBA?
But damn sure looks like it.
Because
like, now all of a sudden there's money and we've got the
Caitlin Clark could literally buy a PJ now? And then Angel Reese is like talking about buying her teammates everything because she has more money than her teammates, and I'm like, what is happening? So that's big deal. Go WNBA, because I think Caitlin Clark's a savage for taking that opportunity. Hasn't even played a regular season game, and basically
she did go off.
She just changed the season. They were like, "Where you been at, Caitlin?" Because now I'm chartering
planes.
We
have been needing you.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark comes to the WNBA. Now I fly private.
Poor ass girls who've been in the league for like years. They're like,
Taurasi's like, I've been in this league for 20 years.
Finally, I get my own plane. Let's go. She's about to retire, and she's like, you know what? Another round again.
So before we move on, they're like we said, the season doesn't start till May 14th, so we'll get into it more then. But they had a couple preseason games where obviously there's big attention. Caitlin Clark,
she went off. 21 points.
21 points, whatever. She had 16 in the first half.
Yeah, 16 in the first half.
So she went crazy. She was doing her shit.
She is such a first half.
Yeah. She step back jumper, like everything.
Yeah.
But other big name, Angel Reese made her debut in Chicago one day after she went to the Met Gala. LOL.
Dude, get you a girl that can do both.
Get you a girl that can do both. I just have to say, because guys won't pay attention to this shit, but girls will. Girl had the same hairdo she did at the Met Gala, and she wore that hairdo to her game the next day. I was like, I see you.
I see you. No, that is so me. I'm like, when you have the Met Gala at 5, but you also have a basketball game tomorrow at 8. You think I'm watching this hair?
That's crazy. No. I was like, she wore that low pony with her dress yesterday. Now she wore that low pony for her game. So we kept it.
That's literally, that is working smarter, not harder.
No, she's got that pinned down. So obviously it was a huge deal. She's like in Chicago now. So the Chicago Bears NFL football team decided to show up.
Da Bears.
So Caleb Williams, recent drafts, overall number one.
Number one.
Caleb
Williams, don't sell him so short.
As well as number 9 draft pick, Rome.
There we go. We got it right.
Dinner's
on me tonight. If you know,
be.
You know.
I was hoping you were going to have something here tonight. But
okay. Well,
Ari likes to starve me when we record at her house.
Here right now. Okay.
She said, I hope you look skinny.
This doesn't count. You said you have to be in a bathing suit in 3 weeks. So I said, all right, I heard you. We're not eating.
She's like, don't eat for 3 weeks.
Move the treadmill back.
Yeah. Yeah, put the treadmill back. I'm trying to run.
Yeah, I got a treadmill for you.
So, Caleb Williams, Rome, Ozunia.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's your dog, not mine.
Adunze. Why was I saying Ozunia?
I don't know. That's your dog, not mine.
It didn't sound right. Anyways, I just know Rome. Like, I never say his last name because his first name's so
Adunze.
powerful. Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. He has a fun name. Anyways, and Keenan Allen sit courtside at the preseason opener for the Chicago Sky.
Yep. Okay.
And that's one thing. Cool. Support women's sport. Whatever. But zesty old Caleb Williams.
No, it was the bear paw for me.
They are courtside doing this. Because apparently now, for the Chicago Bears, we do this.
No.
And we just want to say something really, really important. And Poda can speak on this. We went to a high school where the mascot was a bear.
We were,
and let me tell you, and we were in high school.
We were
where you would do dumb shit like that.
Yes, you would be corny as hell every day.
We have never
done. Like, and you know, Caleb was like,
you know that was Caleb's idea.
Oh, easily.
No, you know it because
with
actually
his painted nails.
There's a great photo from draft night where him and Rome are in a photo, and Rome's like being like normal, and Caleb's like this.
No.
No, I can't. If you haven't seen the picture of Caleb,
he gonna get got.
That's the photo. Why? I hate him.
No, he gonna get got.
Look at the photo of Caleb Williams and his
he
little.
He gonna have somebody, whoever's playing center.
He's gonna get laid the fuck out one game. It's gonna be so good.
He is.
Okay, anyways, I just can't get over that we're doing that for our... Yeah, no, it's too much.
Da bears. That's what everyone else says, but he goes...
Caleb's like, oh my god.
I want the bears. I want the bear.
Okay. Before we talk Mariners, like, I just want everyone to know that we didn't forget about the Kentucky Derby.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Like, we didn't fully forget.
Kind of.
I just want you to know that Mystic Dan won the race. No, my dad was keeping me updated. And
yeah, because we... No,
my dad was texting me updates. Because he was betting. And I will say, the race ended in, like, a little photo finish, which was cute. Like, Piston Cup style.
Do we hear the cops right now?
Yeah, they're coming for you.
They're coming for Pat Bev. Pat Beverly is in Maple Valley.
She's not in Maple Valley. But anyways, the Derby was like a photo finish, which is fun.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know much. Like, it was a super wet track. I know that. It was a wet track, and apparently people don't like to run on a wet track.
Because we were at home, and we had the TV on.
We were watching it. We were.
No, we didn't know what the hell we were watching. No. Didn't we end up putting like High School Musical on?
Don't put us on blast. Anyways,
dude, everyone respects High School Musical, right?
No, moving on. Okay.
Would you choose High School Musical or Kentucky Derby?
Derby.
Okay, well, shit. Fuck.
Anyways, it was a photo finish, wet track. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't go to Emerald Downs. We just had to say that because it was really bad weather.
It was rainy.
And we did say we would go to Emerald Downs if it was nice weather, and it wasn't. So, sue me.
It was actually disgusting weather.
We will
go.
I
don't go outside
Ari,
when it's disgusting weather.
Let's do a handshake. And I never shake with my left hand, but so it's feeling awkward. No, let's do it.
Isn't this bad luck, though?
No, feels good.
Well, okay.
Feels right.
That's weird. What are we fucking shaking on?
We're shaking that we'll go to Emerald Downs by the end of the summer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We can go like 4th of July or something.
When it's sunny. Yeah, it is fun on there that day. Okay, let's do a quick Mariners update before we get into some like fun.
Mariners?
Yeah.
Who?
World Series champs.
Who?
Because I'm just going to say this is the third week in a row that... I know, but it is the third episode in a row where we are kind of like excited about the Mariners. So like that's kind of like a record. They actually are probably pumped that we started a podcast. This actually
might be our year.
No, and it's because we started shaking up the game.
This actually might be our year. Do you know how many years
Scott Service called and he was like, thank you, ladies, because this juju is like undeniable.
No, literally. Well, it's like when you like play games, like I don't know about you, but like if people talk shit to me, all of a sudden I'm like the greatest cornhole player you've ever seen.
Okay.
Talk shit to me and I will perform.
Okay.
So I feel like if we talk shit about them, they're all of a sudden like,
we're really good at baseball.
Yeah.
So they are really good at baseball right now. Won their 6th series in a row. The only one that's not being very good at baseball.
Are you bringing up my hypothetical boyfriend?
Hypothetical boyfriend.
Julio Rodriguez, aka Daddy Julio.
What's going on, Ari? Because, okay, so the Mariners realistically are still rolling. I know, you sink in this shit. Now my hips hurt.
Sorry, I got it.
So, Mariners are rolling.
Yeah.
Winning. Just beat the Astros, which is always fun. But Julio Rodriguez is still slumping.
The thing that confuses me is I'm pretty sure he's like leading in like batting average.
255?
Yeah. Which I don't understand because every time he goes up to bat.
No, my body is cracking when I move in here.
Every time he goes up to bat, like, we're not performing like we should be. But I think like last year he had a slump And then after that, he just kind of popped off afterwards. So I have high hope.
Okay.
I always trust the people I love.
Do you think something's going on like at home?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I don't
like I'm not catching
I don't know. Maybe he's not.
He's just not like
happy.
Yeah, he's not happy.
I don't.
Ari's like, are you not happy? Call me.
Yeah, like yeah. I'm not good. Yeah.
Call me. I could make you happy.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it. But
I'm thinking
that. But let me.
We all know why she's not saying it. But.
LMK. No, but I don't know. The offense still is severely lacking. Right. Yes, we hit 10 runs yesterday.
10 runs, which is like the most we're going to score
and
ever in our whole
grand
life.
slam. Thank you to Cal Raleigh, who is literally, I think Cal Raleigh is literally our
you said
home
Cal
run.
Raleigh.
I know, because like Raleigh, like Raleigh's shoe at the end of the inning.
He rallied those guys.
No, actually, his stats like from the 7th
Cal
inning.
Raleigh.
Actually, wait. Let's make that a thing.
Raleigh,
because his stats, like literally after the 7th inning on, is like absurd. He has like a batting average of like 380 and like a 7th inning on. He's
also got a huge ass.
No shit.
That dumper is no joke.
That big dumper is no joke.
No joke.
That's why he's
a catcher though. I get it.
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
Why do you get it?
I don't know. I just
some other people may not know.
I was a catcher.
Well, some other people might not know.
Yeah, that I was a catcher.
That's why Hayley has a dump truck. Because she's been a catcher.
Don't do that.
Everyone's been curious.
No one is curious.
Where'd she get that?
No one's curious. Stop that. That's inappropriate. Am I getting red? I don't like it.
That's inappropriate.
No,
That's inappropriate.
I feel uncomfortable when my parents listen to this. They're like, we know, we've seen you before. Anyways, like 3rd week in a row, I'm on and popping Seattle Mariners. Let's ride.
Yeah.
I just really am like itching to get to the funnest part of this episode.
Which?
The Tom Brady roast.
Oh God, that was the best Sunday night that I've had in a while.
Okay, so if you guys haven't seen, last Sunday it was live, but obviously you can watch it whenever. But
did you watch it live?
I was like an hour behind.
Okay,
because I like forgot, and then
I did too, and I literally just so happened to watch it. Like started over right when it ended.
Oh yeah,
I think there was like 5 minutes left.
I was watching when you were watching. I think because you like snapped me, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, like 5 was like a little early.
Very.
I was like, okay, like 7.
I still needed to get like my taco time and like the.
Oh my god, you did not have to. I was hoping you had taco time for me today. What time do they close?
Oh,
we should get it for editing.
They're already closed.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
9:30. Should I go get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, actually.
Yeah. What do you want?
Wait, can you make it in 15 minutes?
It's like right down the road,
It's literally 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, chicken soft taco.
Chicken soft taco, kid-sized beef crisp burrito.
Same. Do you want us to text it to you?
Yeah.
We'll text you on your way.
It's so easy to remember, but there's no way I'm planning to forget.
Okay, so anyways, this really is like the last thing we want to talk about. But on Netflix, The Roast of Tom Brady. I actually think this is super interesting for us to talk about because being from Seattle...
Yeah, we don't like the Patriots.
We have always notoriously not liked the Patriots. And let me say my take.
Say it.
That roast made me...
I know. I know.
Well, so I'm not going to say like, but like...
No, like I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
I don't hate him.
And I like major respect because they had pretty much every like iconic player of those winning years up on stage getting roasted, participating, including Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots,
who's like about to die,
deep under, literally, and under allegation, allegedly,
he's
allegedly loves massages.
Okay,
and like they roasted him for that, which to me, I was like, Oh my God, we're going there.
Okay, so first of all, like, the fact that Brady even set that up, I was like, okay, you ain't a complete bitch.
Yeah, because
like, I respect that. Because you knew you were about to, like,
I've always hated him.
I've always hated him.
Yeah, we always have.
And, like, even my mom texted me, I was like, okay, he's kind of, like, fine. And I was like, no,
he's kind of aging like fine wine, I will say.
Fine fucking wine. Yeah. It's obviously the almonds and whatever else that's in the TB12. But yeah, and that's neither here or there. Anyways.
Some other weird shit.
The absolute roast. First of all, I just want to say that Ari and I are roast fans.
Oh, yeah.
So literally,
I love a good roast.
Before this is even announced that this roast is happening, we're at home like 3 weeks ago watching a rerun of the Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber, also hosted by Kevin Hart. Yes. Which is, if you have not watched that, it is pure fucking gold.
It's so good. And I just like
gold.
Anyone and everyone who knows me knows that I'm a very sarcastic, bold kind of person, and my humor is pretty aligned with that.
Yes.
And like, I love to roast people. Roast. But don't roast me. I'll cry.
No, but don't me.
But
same. I was gonna say, like, I love to fucking roast, but if you roast me, I'm crying in the bar.
Don't be mean to me. I'm gonna go home and cry. No, but like that kind of humor is my shit.
No, I love it.
It is I think so funny, and it's so, because it's mainly like a roasting is basically going off of whatever true shit it's going true on. Things. Yes.
Which is why it was actually crazy, because after the Justin Bieber roast, there really hasn't been another roast because like America is so sensitive.
Yes, exactly.
And like we can't say these things, right? So this was a big deal because everyone, especially like Jeff Ross, who like only does roasts, was like, holy shit, like we're back, like thank God, like America needs this, right? Because it's like, okay, like let's like laugh
we can laugh at these things.
And like I was thoroughly fucking impressed. Obviously Kevin Hart killed the fucking game.
Nikki Glaser,
oh my,
she killed it. And I was hyped because she was the only woman up there.
Yep.
And what? Oh yeah, oops. You right. All right. Well,
that's bad.
Only blonde woman up there.
She wasn't on stage.
Also, her shit sucked. Did she not read a teleprompter for crying out loud?
Well, I think she was distracted by literally the whole crowd booing
at her.
But so phenomenal, right?
Where are your rib cages?
Best and worst sets.
Okay, so my favorite. Oh, okay. Well, let's start with worst because that's easy.
Worst, Ben Affleck. What was that crap?
Holy shit.
What was that crap?
So the whole thing was great, but like, why was he there?
Because he's from Boston.
So they threw him in.
Yeah.
He said a couple little jokes.
I don't know what they thought.
But really, he was only talking about... No, it was actually funny because the only thing he was really talking about is that everyone thinks he's miserable in his own life, which we're like... Which still do.
I'm like, so you're making me think that you still are.
So you still are miserable. Okay. So check. And he looks miserable. See your way out. And he just did the little Dunkin' Donuts thing with Brady, so I think that's whatever.
No, that was easily the worst.
Oh, and second worst, easy, Randy Moss.
Oh yeah,
who also had worst outfit.
It was
all bad.
No,
it was all bad.
I was like, Randy, we get it, you don't have a ring, but your whole set is about begging these guys for a ring back.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, moving on.
My whole thing too is like that everyone else can roast you for not having a ring, but I just like don't think that you should make that your thing. He was
like, literally, his set was actually just like low-key serious, just like begging literally for a ring.
Begging for a ring. I was
like, okay, moving on.
That's not how it works, buddy. Go put your pads on and go join the Chiefs or some shit. Like, you gotta work for that.
Love him, but
you gotta go cheat for it.
Yeah, he was like, why couldn't we cheat when I was on the team? Which I do get that.
That was funny, but I think that was only a funny comment.
Okay, so those are my worst.
No, yeah.
Probably the worst of them all.
Yeah, I think
Kim
everybody
K was
else.
Like, I love Kim, but like it was just not necessary for the event of the night.
I hated her entire segment, to be honest.
It was. I mean,
hated
her
it
dad. Being OJ's legal thing was funny though.
Yes, I mean like there's like some funny connections. But I just like hated the whole.
And I guess that the whole thing is because she was just reportedly dating Tom Brady, which was the joke of it. But like, that went over most people's heads.
100%.
So best.
Okay,
Nikki Glaser.
Yeah, Nikki Glaser. That Tony guy.
Yeah.
Absolute savage. Like my jaw was on the floor at half the shit he was saying, and I was like, oh my God.
No, amazing.
Holy hell.
Amazing.
Where are the brakes, my guy? And then it just went to the next person. And that I was just shook the whole time. And then I liked Edelman's. I liked Julian Edelman's.
I was gonna say Edelman's shit with like
was unexpected.
No, but he's funny because you could even hear when every time he would even get announced, the crowd went ballistic.
Yes,
and I just like, especially, I just love when athletes then throw what like coaches say to them in practice.
Oh, yes.
Which they're like, no, and he was like, the fucking athletes at Foxborough High could fucking make that play. And he was like, you know, as an athlete, you're like,
that's the only job you've been offered.
It's like, he even said, he's like, I've been dying to say this for years. And I'm like,
and I think that's what made so much of that so funny because you know that like, Julian Edelman and Gronk and all those guys have been probably chomping at the bit, dying to say something.
Yeah, especially to Bill Belichick. Yeah.
And now this is your one time that you can. And
it was pure gold.
The one time you can say it and get away with it.
The fact that Brady called Bill Belichick out for literally doing a walk of shame out of a girl's house at 6 a.m. had me rolling.
Literally. So also, I've never seen Bill Belichick's teeth so much until tonight.
No, he's never. That night. I know he's never smiled.
Not tonight. Before. He's not here.
Hey, Bill.
And welcome our first guest,
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, fucking
he's
right.
Like, why?
He won't even
he's
go
like,
on.
Why am I here?
Yeah. He won't even go on Edelman's. He hasn't even gone on Edelman's podcast. But he's gone on Pat McAfee's. That's crazy.
I'm like, ugh. Anyways, the whole thing was fucking phenomenal.
Big bummer. No, yeah, that was good. Gronk was hilarious. I just think it's funny that everyone...
But did you actually hear, you know how Gronk got them all to like take that shot at the end?
Yeah.
And then Gronk spiked it?
Yeah.
It literally hurt somebody in the front row because the glass shattered, which is like so Gronk.
I'm sorry.
Is that not so Gronk? He's like, this is a great idea.
I'm not laughing that somebody got injured.
No, me neither, but it's so Gronk.
But
like did not think of the consequences. He's like,
no, that is literally so Gronk. And it's what? So a tiny little shot glass.
And he spiked it. Because there's people sitting 5 inches away.
And there's one little glass shard that just so happened to hit somebody in the face or
probably. Something. I don't know. I just saw that somebody like got hurt.
I'm sorry, but that is just so Gronk.
It's so Gronk.
It's so Gronk.
He was great.
I was dying when he like goes underneath the cabinet and they're like, nope, not that one. Like the way that they talk to him like he's a child.
I know.
It will just not get old to me.
Me know that's not real money.
Kevin Hart did amazing as hosting, obviously. He was hilarious.
So before we end that, because obviously being a Seattle Seahawks fan, like we have to talk about Deflategate.
Yes.
And that was like multiple butts of the joke. But like Tom kind of like
did he admit it? Or was that just a joke?
Or was that a joke?
I think he
was admitting it.
As a Seahawks fan, I'm going to say he admitted it.
But I kind of respected it in the sense where he's like, the NFL could have just paid me $20 million and I would have told you I did it.
100%. Which they could have done that.
They could have.
Because then you open this whole investigation and go, yeah,
he might have done it.
Not enough evidence. Yeah. Like, just pay the guy and then say it and then we'll all be happy.
Oh my God. I honestly would never even think that I could even watch something with that many Patriots on the stage.
No.
But the shit was
But it was like really gold. Like kind of fun.
And I'm like, who's next?
Like a little heartwarming or like whatever to see totally. That whole team.
I actually think that...
especially with the drama with Tom Brady leaving the Pats, going to Tampa Bay, and winning a ring.
Bill Belichick being fired by Robert Kraft.
And then being... Yes.
Like, and then
being like put in...
Doing
like,
a shot together.
Yeah.
No, the best part of them doing the shot together was Kevin Hart being like, a black man just ended racism.
Yes. Yes.
To do a shot together.
No, yeah, it was all good. It was all good.
They for sure hate each other.
No, they hated it. No,
sure.
Bill Belichick was fucking like struggling to do that. He was like, Robert Kraft was like, cheers, and Bill was like,
he literally was like leaning across the table, like jumping over, like basically like levitating, and Bill was like, cheers, and he was like,
Bill was like,
he didn't even drink his shot.
Yeah, they were like, drink it.
Literally was like,
drink it,
you motherfucker. Now you fire me. Now you got everyone wondering if it's me or Tom.
Yeah,
screw you.
Yeah, well, it's Tom. So it's Tom.
Yeah, it confirmed.
Anyways, if you haven't watched it, go watch it because it's.
I'm gonna watch it again.
And now I'll watch it with you. Oh no, we already talked about this. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. But I want to just like, who's next? Let's run this. Like,
I think that we should do the next Seahawks
athlete
with Russell Wilson. I think we should.
Holy shit, a Russell Wilson roast.
I didn't even process what I said out loud, and then I was like, oh my god,
with like the LOB and Pete. Did we break? No, they would murk him.
No.
Murk.
He'd get up there and be like, I want to thank God.
He's like, I just want to, hey guys, you know that defense played really good though last night. Hey, we lost.
They played really well tonight. They just cooked my ass, and I have nothing left to say. Thank God.
Hey, it was really good effort though. We're gonna get them next time. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh man, y'all really crucified me.
Y'all really crucified.
Go Hawks.
No, actually though.
No. Okay, so do we have to wait for him to retire?
Who do we contact?
Which, like, he should have already retired.
Yeah, I forgot he was still playing.
No, you can host it.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god, no. But like, we would attend. Just like
how
like
I would be roasting as well.
No, but you know how like random like Boston like celebrities were there.
Yeah.
Did you know Hannah Burner was there?
Yeah.
Giggly Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's like,
So we could be there.
She like gets it.
So who do I have to contact? Kevin Hart?
Okay, let's call
Netflix?
him. Holy
Easy.
shit! Though.
Not
but
big names or
actually,
anything.
guys, like
those aren't big names or anything.
Tell us who you think should be on a Russell Wilson roast.
Let's light. We will have the cast set up.
Okay, Richard Sherman is there.
Cam,
Pete Carroll,
Richard, Pete Carroll, John Schneider, Doug Baldwin, Tyler Lockett,
Golden motherfucking
Golden Tate. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Oh my god.
Iconic, dude.
Savage.
Oh my god. And his ex-wife. Bring her. Obviously.
Oh my god.
Because we all know that Tom Brady's ex, Giselle, is publicly saying that how not happy she is about the roast. And I'm like, well, that's crazy.
Don't be married to somebody as iconic as Tom Brady and then
go date your jiu-jitsu trainer. Yeah, like, what do you want from me?
Just don't go play jiu-jitsu.
Play. Okay, anyways, holy shit. Going back, we can't lose focus on it. Tell us who you think it should be at the Russell Wilson roast, because it would be iconic. It would be truly.
We got to make that happen.
Holy shit. No, that's actually the best thing. But we have to wait for him to retire, I guess.
Well, I'm giving it.
And then we can once he retires, then Sean Payton will be there too, because I'm sure he's got Bronco stories, and it would just be so gold.
The list is so ongoing.
And Future can come too.
Oh my. No, I'm so done. I'm done.
No, Future would be one of the ones that comes out, like how Peyton Manning came out. And they're like, here's the legend. This is the man you've been waiting for. And it's like, Future.
And he's not going to be sitting on the stage the whole time. And he's not going to sit afterwards. He's going to come out and absolutely roast him and then dip out to Future's music.
Holy shit.
And doesn't even dap him up afterwards.
No.
Absolutely
Because he was like, it wasn't a joke.
No, like,
it's just 100% the truth.
Like, a roast? I'm roasting you.
I'm dead.
I'm not joking with you.
Okay, yeah, we're making that happen. Anyways.
Absolutely. I could think of two other people on this planet than you and I to make that happen.
No, it's happening.
We just got to get to Kevin Hart and Netflix.
We just got to get this video posted.
And wait, do we think though that Russell Wilson would be down for it?
No, he won't. No. Have you met him?
Is that aligned with his beliefs?
Tell him it's a church service.
We'll do it at the City Church in UW. He likes going there. So,
a familiar venue.
Ari, cheers.
Cheers. To what?
Shaking up the game.
God, I love shaking up the game.
or empty martini. Follow us at Shaking Up the Game on
Another
Instagram.
reminder, launch party next Saturday, May 18th, 2 to 5 p.m. Be there or literally be square.
Be square. You can find the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And please rate it. Write a review.
Soon to be YouTube.
Shout out to Poda Productions. It's for sure going to be out this week.
Yeah.
Don't ask why. Don't ask what happened last week. Don't ask.
Who's asking?
No one asked.
Screw you.
So that's crazy because like no one asked though, which I don't like.
If I were you, I would go through life with no questions. Just don't ask them.
Or curiosity.
Yeah.
Just like don't.
Just don't.
Just live.
Just water off your back. Keep rolling.
Okay. Love you guys.
XOXO.